Hey guys, welcome to my new series that I'm going to be starting, Clarinet Coffee Chats, where we sit down and we talk about all of your clarinet questions over a cup of coffee. So today I'm going to be responding to Lackey Lock's comment, how do you get such a nice, lovely tone? And then they said in a second comment, and clear sound. So today we're going to be talking all things tone and sound. So first of all, we got to talk about embouchure. So in my lessons with students, I usually try to describe this in 4 steps that you can sort of isolate, and as you're starting to play the clarinet, think about each of these individually. So the first one, you're going to think about your lower lip and chin. You're going to pull your chin long and flat, make it as shiny and pulled tight as possible, pressing the pink fleshy part of your lip against your bottom teeth. Second, you're going to be thinking about putting your top teeth directly onto the mouthpiece or mouthpiece patch so that you're touching it like that. And then third, you're going to be supporting those top teeth with your top lip, also sort of pushing down against the mouthpiece with this top lip, pulling it as long as possible. You're going to try and make the space between your pink part of your lip and your nose look as long as possible. And this fourth step is going to be bringing in the sides of the mouth to sort of support it from all angles, all around, 360 support for the mouthpiece. And how you're going to do this is sort of draw like a drawstring bag, bring those in, ooh, like that, and sort of almost push in from the sides to create that big, full, focused, clarinet-y sound. As far as voicing, I like to explain this in terms of vowel sounds. You're going to combine 2 different things to make the German umlaut U or umlaut U sound, which is sort of a combination of U, like ew, and ooh, ew, like that. As far as voicing, I like to, you're going to be using lots of air, and you're not just going to blow air from here up. You're going to want to be taking it from your stomach using your core muscles as if you're sort of doing a sit-up and using that whole sort of upper part of your body, staying engaged and blowing your air using all of that part of your body. Finally, you just got to make sure your setup is supporting you, and for everyone this is different, but just make sure that your reeds aren't too hard or too soft. So a reed that is too hard is going to sound fuzzy, reedy, it's going to feel hard to play. And then a reed that's too soft is going to feel brittle, too free-blowing, it's going to sound bright, and it's not going to support those high notes as well. So you gotta find a reed that's sort of sitting in this Goldilocks zone, where it's supporting all of your notes in all of your ranges, but it's still feeling comfortable enough to play and get enough air into the instrument that you're having a full, nice sound. Finally, and I can't stress this part enough because my clarinet playing absolutely changed when I sort of started following this advice, is listen, listen, listen. Listen to those clarinet icons that you hear. Listen to different recordings of people playing concerti, listen to your local orchestra. However it is that you prefer to listen or that it's accessible for you to listen, make sure that you're listening to people who are exceptional at their instrument so that you have an icon of sound to be looking up to and that you have something to hear in your mind's ear of what you specifically want to sound like. And let me know what questions you have, and thanks for coming to my first Clarinet Coffee Chat. Hope you have a great week.